Hey, what's up, YouTube, man? So this video today is about how I got into trading, and I actually got into trading on an accident. I know that sounds crazy, so let me take y'all back. Boom. So this was around the pandemic time. Everybody in the house bored, and for me, I was always interested in entrepreneurship, always looking to make some money, always looking to make some money. So I always invest into stocks, always buy stocks and just, that's what they say do. So I was just in Robinhood one day, just playing around, not knowing what I'm doing. And it had to be God. I'm telling you, it had to be God because I never heard anything about stocks before. Not stocks, options trading. Never heard anything about it before. Never knew what I was doing. So just somehow options trading came up on my thing. And it was like go up or down, press up. I seen $1.52. I remember like it was yesterday. I said yesterday. But I remember like it was yesterday. I didn't know what I was doing, what I was looking at. I'm just pressing buttons. Boom. I put in a contract, made a trade. So I'm end up watching a trade. And in 3 minutes, I made $100. 3 minutes, I made $100, and ever since then I was hooked, man. I was finna get ready to call my job and quit right then and there. I was gonna call my job and quit right there. Like, bro, y'all think I'm finna come to work for that? And I just made $100 in 3 minutes. Thank God I didn't. So that set me up for a whole different journey because when I made that money, it unlocked something in my brain, and what it unlocked was that money is not tied to time. You don't have to work per hour. Like you got to get a skill and you can make money as you learn. So, man, I'm like, man, boom. So me being cocky, I ain't gonna lie, I made that money. I got a little arrogant, putting 500 in there, losing it. 500, losing it. 500, losing it. Because I'm thinking I'm smarter than the market. So maybe after 6 to 8 months, I'm like, man, you know what? I gotta get a whole different approach. You know what I'm saying? I really need to learn this skill because by this time, I started researching and I'm running across the gurus. I'm running across people that's making millions. I'm running across all type of stuff. So I'm saying like, this is a real thing and people is generating real income from this. So what I need to do is really lock in and hone in on my skill. You know what I'm saying? So, man, so for the next few years, man, I'm just grinding, losing money. And I just give all the glory to God because it was always this voice in my head, telling me, don't quit. Like you almost there. Just keep going. At the end, it's going to be so worth it. So I always just kept going. Now, mind you, two years, I take a break, 3 years, take a break, but something always just kept bringing me back to trade. It always kept bringing me back. So I'm like, you know what? Boom. So, because when you put money into something and you losing money, it hurt to lose money, bro. Especially at this time, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was gonna work out for me. I knew it was possible, but I didn't really have that faith yet. So boom, I'm like, you know what? I gotta invest. So I started investing in myself, investing in the education, and I'm like, you know what? That's what I was lacking in. I'm lacking because I have a lack of knowledge, and it's a quote in the Bible that says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. And it's so true because it's like, sometimes what you don't know can really kill you, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what? I really need to learn the ins and outs. I really need to become a professional at this. I need to know every technical analysis, every term. I need to become the best at this because Kobe Bryant, my favorite player, rest in peace to Kobe. Let me show y'all that right there. That's Kobe up there. They say pressure is a privilege. So, I kind of took the mama mentality into trading. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Still not seeing results, but I'm like, you know what? I'm working. So boom, fast forward like 2024, I started becoming break even, making money, losing money, making money, losing money, making money, losing money. So I'm like, man, what is going on? So I went from just losing money and I started making money, but I started losing it right back, So then I started, diving in more, and then here come risk management. I really learned about risk management because I just read a lot of books and stuff like that. I didn't get a mentor, you know what I'm saying? So because I thought I was too smart for a mentor, so I never really got a mentor, which would have catapulted me further, quicker. So yeah, I was getting money, losing money, getting money, losing money, the whole 2024. 2025, I started making a little bit more money, just losing a little bit, making a little bit more, started losing it. And then it really just clicked on me, because I was watching this podcast. That's why it's so important, man, to watch stuff that's gonna boost your brain. And I was watching this podcast. I forgot what's the trader name, but he said, you know, he was struggling trading too, and he had sent his trades to his mentor, and his mentor replied to him, you know, your problem is risk management. And it's like risk management, because you'll win trades, but your losing trades will be bigger than your winning trades. And that was kind of my problem. You know, when I went back and looked at my P&L, I'm like, man, I can make $300, but you know, I have a bad day and lose 500. So it's like, if you could cut those losses half and half, because the thing with me is, man, I hate losing. And even now, as a 5-figure trader, I still cannot take losses good. Like I still struggle with that. Like honestly, man. Last month was the biggest loss that I took, was $6,000 in one day. I lost $6,000 in one day, y'all. I need my ass beat.
I'm retarded?
But it was such a pivotal, I need a pivotal moment, man, because when I lost that $6,000, man, I'm like, man, like it's something wrong with me. Like it's really something wrong with me, because, hold on, I'm jumping the gun. Let me back. So the video, he was like, man, it's risk management. So by this time it's 2025, late 2025, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm finna lock in on my risk management, control my emotions in the market, you know, and really get to this money. So once I first got into trading, one of my biggest goals was to go to Wall Street, make money in Wall Street while on Wall Street. So that's what I did, man. In November, went to, I'm gonna drop some footage there. So yeah, in November, I went to Wall Street, man. And when I was in New York, I didn't lose no trades. You know what I'm saying? And that made me feel so good, because at this point in time, like it's starting to click for me. Like, okay, it's this is what I was doing wrong, and this is what's possible. Everything really started to click for me. Everything just started to click so crazy. I'm like, okay, start consistently making money. I take a loss, but it was a small loss. My winners kept killing my losers. I'm like, oh, okay, boom. So this is what I was missing, man, you know. And I'm gonna drop some footage from New York too, right here.
Dolly.
So what's up, New York? We back. What's the deal on Wall Street? So we wrapping the day up with a $250 day. Not too crazy, not too bad. We was like $50 short of the goal, but you know what I'm saying? We can show y'all right here. Y'all see that? That's not cap, you know. So $250 just roaming around the city of New York is not so bad, man. Y'all lock in, get y'all money. We on Wall Street, get money. And yeah, man, so that was boom. So November, December, good months for me, good months, man. I maybe made about, how much I made? I don't know, I can't really remember. But the new year came around, I'm like, man, this is it. I'm finna lock all in, man. I'm finna go crazy. So that January was a good month, great month. I made about $6,000. Never made that much money in trading, never. Made about $6,000. And then, so the next month, I end up, February was the month I cracked 10,000. Because I always used to watch these YouTube videos on how to make $10,000 a month trading. So in that February, I made my first $10,000, and it felt so surreal. And I was so proud of myself. Like I was just so happy, like, oh my God, like this is it. This is it. I had a few businesses before, never made $10,000 in a month, but man, I'm telling you, after February, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I'm like, I know this real. I know I can do this. I've been making money, because they say be profitable for 3 months. By this time, I've been profitable for 3 months, and I just had my biggest month ever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. So around this time, I'm like, boom, let me just do it. Let me just lock in and go crazy. And to the grace of God, to the glory of God, I end up being able to get the crib of my dreams. I always wanted a high-rise apartment, man, just to look over the city, man, because I used to come bring my laptop, you know, to places to where I could see the city, or rent out office space to where I could see the city, you know. And it was like, for me, you know, I want to be in that environment, you know, to motivate me to keep making money, to keep being successful. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I end up investing in a new spot. You know what I'm saying? Paid for all by trading. Paid for all by trading. And I just cannot thank God enough. When I tell y'all, man, during this whole journey and process, man, I just been shedding tears of joy, because I don't care what nobody say. I know for a fact that my life will never, ever, 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 ever be the same. Ever be the same. Like, I will never look at money the same way ever. And it's like, if you're watching this and you're on your journey, just make sure, the most important thing that I could tell you, like, listen to me. Listen. Is learn from your mistakes. Stick to what you're doing good and just cut out the mistakes, and everything will flow. Everything will flow better when you do that. So, yeah, you know, and that's really it, man. That's really it. That's all I can say, you know. Been able to, just been able to make consistent money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still struggling with a few things, you know, because as a trader, trading is like performance based. It's 100% performance based. It's kind of, think about it like the NBA. I love basketball. That's how I think about it. Just because you go out there and score 40 last game, that don't mean nothing. You got to keep bringing it to this, till today, the next day. And the more you perform, the more you get rewarded. So, yeah, man. So, like, you know, I just try to make sure my mental clean, you know, I'm eating clean, you know, I'm doing, you know, just being disciplined outside of trading, because when I'm disciplined outside of trading, it brings discipline into my trading. You know what I'm saying? Just living a disciplined lifestyle, you know, and that's really it, you know. So I actually got into a trading on accident, and the crazy thing about it was, you know, the account that I made my first $10,000 on, I took that account from $100 to $10,000 in like 3 months from that time I went to New York. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video. So by the time I went to New York, it was already, I flipped it from $100 to $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So from really, even still, from New York to then, $10,000. You know, so, man, it's been a crazy journey, and I'm still learning, and I'm just so happy for the journey. Like, once again, thank God. I cannot stop thanking God enough. Like, man, God has been so good. God has been blessing me. God has been with me through this whole journey, man. So I just want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch this video. And yeah, man, so like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to be disciplined on my YouTube, and honestly, it's just a way that I can look back on my trading, man. You know what I'm saying? Look back on my journey in my life. So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day.